Okay, let's turn the camera a little bit. There we go. Memories are special things. I think that's why we like looking through old photo albums and old home movies. This is not a home movie, but I will be reacting to myself in one of my early videos. This is not my first video. I've reacted to that before. But for now, we're going to... Oh, baby face drawn right there. I am reacting to behind the scenes video, actually. It's a production of... Well, let's just get into it. I haven't actually watched this, so it should be fun.
And welcome. This is a little look behind the scenes at Remember, a new single that I put out. But first, a little look at the EP that inspired that, a little behind the scenes of that. Let's take a look. It's my X key being played by my little sister.
I think what was going on was Mom was on the phone and she needed to be occupied in doing something. She still loves piano, by the way. Or she loves to play on the piano. I don't know how much she loves practicing, but she does love to play. X key. This is actually not the one that I had in that video. This is the X key Air, but it's pretty similar. I had forgotten that was what inspired the song. Okay, so let's keep going.
Turn it down.
Alright, as you can tell, that was a lot of fun for her.
Tell your face, bro.
No, I had a little bit of fun looking back, but it wasn't the most relaxed time. Where'd that come from? I actually ended up using some of her playing in a track called Floating Point on the end of the EP. If you want to take a look at the EP, it's right up there. So now let's take a look at...
The EP was called Remember Me, I believe. I'll have to look that up now. Yeah, it was... I didn't promote it very well. I actually, some of you may not know that I make music. I do make music. I have not released anything since my big album project, but I did this EP. I've done some recently in the last... It's been about 3 years since I've done a full thing. I've done, one-offs and two-offs. I don't know. Anyway, let's keep going.
Remember, which was kind of a...
Oh, let's rewind. Oh, lighting changed. See that? Ooh. Ah. Ooh. Cold, warm, cold. Anyway.
A track called Floating Point on the end of the EP. If you want to take a look at the EP, it's right up there. So now let's take a look at Remember, which was kind of the child of Remember Me. I wanted to revisit that theme, and so this was the idea that came to mind. Now, I started as you...
I don't think that... I'm drawing a blank here, but I don't think that Remember was on the same project as Remember Me was. Anyway, but Remember was like the same sound palette, but it was a longer form song, if you will.
Visual composing with the X key.
Yeah, there it is.
Little
it's the original
faithful
one.
little X key.
25 keys, 2 octaves. It's great at what it does, which is why I still have one.
Good. You'd be surprised what you can get with 2 octaves.
Mm-hmm.
So that's where the song started, and then from there, let's put it aside.
Really choppy haircut.
From there, I moved on to the key station
Yeah.
and sort of filled in the parts.
That was before I had my Mo XF. Oh, microphone is drooping.
Okay, let's record that.
Yeah.
Step back a little bit and get the flow of it.
Oh, man. Me being a metronome for 3 seconds. I really like the flow of that there. I was just looking at the speakers I have there. Those are my Logitech Z623 speaker system. There's a subwoofer underneath the table there. Oddly enough, I still produce on a table very much like that, except that was my mom's table. I now have my own foldable table, plastic table from Walmart. Yeah, well, let's back this up just a little bit again. Listen to that. Getting into it there. See that monitor shaking?
All right.
Yeah. So cutting. The software I use
Half of that.
is still Reaper. Yeah, narrowing down ideas. Not all ideas are kept. The what was I saying? The key. Yes, I have the key station there. The software that I used for the piano at the time was 88 Ensemble, which came bundled with the key station. There was like a download of 88 Ensemble and Expand 2, which were some of the best possible bundle instruments you could have, because 88 was the piano with some choirs and other sounds. I've done a review of that, of 88 Ensemble, and Expand 2, which is probably gonna mess this up, sampler. It's basically like those keyboards that you buy, like the one I have here, kind of. And it just has all the variety of different sounds, and you can do different things with it. It had great orchestral sounds. I even used some of the brass instruments in a professional project I did for someone else. It was really nice. So, yeah, this is basically just getting all the ideas out there, and then some of them we keep, and some of them, you can't figure out what you can't. You can call it a bad idea, but really, you have to try it first and then trim away, rather than say, "Oh, that's just not going to work." Yeah, see there, I trimmed an idea away.
Oops. Problem is, it's never gonna let the sustain pedal up.
That was a quirk you can. It wouldn't. If if you deleted the part with because MIDI is recording the instructions for your instrument to duplicate what you just did, and if it doesn't have the record of you pushing the sustain pedal or releasing the sustain pedal, rather, it will sustain until that sample just runs out of sustain pedal held down samples. That's a really complicated way to say it, but in essence, you just never pick up the sustain pedal even though you did. So I would have to, I think I'm probably going to do it, is cut just the part of me depressing the sustain pedal, or releasing the sustain pedal rather, and put it onto the end of that that section.
It's not gonna work either. Okay.
How is he going to solve it? I honestly don't remember, but that was my best guess at what I did. Looks like I'm trying to delete the whole. No, there's a cheaper way, quicker way. Just like shift select on the first and last one. Oh, that's one way to do it. Oh, you know what? That section's probably right there, where I let up on the.
This thing is funny.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, the phone was right
Okay,
there.
well, it's strings maybe.
These are from Expand 2. I believe this was the legato strings.
Reverb off for now.
Can I zoom in on that? I don't think I can. Let's see. Oh, these are the bigger format strings. So, yeah. Kind of the bigger, like it says, it's a larger sounding orchestra string section. Oh, that's so cool. Lush. Doesn't quite sound real to my ears, but it just the movement is very. I love the movement. I believe I put reverb on at the. Some editing. Oh, okay, yeah, I had to change one of the notes. Several of them. All the same ones. I think I'm going to move them all down. That's why it's not creating a weird. Yeah, some of these notes, that
Maybe
they're
we'll
too
put the reverb
close
back
together,
on.
just sounds
Enjoy.
weird,
Enjoy
dissonant.
that.
Have to open up the sound. So yeah, did it for a while, and then what should be interesting? Octave buttons. Yeah. Reflective, plaintive. It's coming back. Okay, yeah, this is at this point. Later on, we put added brass to this section to give it more of a. Hey, no, I'm talking about chain down there. Later on, I added brass to make it more. So it's getting large and stately. The key of G, I think. You know what's crazy is I don't think I edited any of that for the final song. That was just it. It just played it in. And that doesn't happen all the time.
All right. Well, obviously there was more, but I didn't film every session. You can't always film when you have inspiration. Sometimes that kind of takes you out of it. So when I did have those moments, I just went ahead and recorded, and I made some more changes and added some stuff. But if you want to hear the final track, once again, you can check it out there.
Some cards were a
Thanks for
thing.
watching, and look out for more videos coming soon.
Okay, nice fade out there. Yeah, like I alluded to, I didn't film every part of it because for me I'd have to think about setting up the setup. It wasn't like right now. I mean, it's just sitting right here. I could go over there and record right now, and you know, it wouldn't take me out too much because I don't have to turn on the camera and set up and how much battery do we have and all that sort of thing. But yeah, that was quite it just came from my mind to my fingers into the keys. It was a great moment. It's kind of like, I don't think it ended up sounding super nostalgic, or it might have. It went through some moods. The song went on a journey of remembrance, if you will, because it's called Remember. Went up and then came back down, and yeah, and then came back to that original sound of the. What was it? I think it was actually a muted trumpet. Let's hop back in here. Yeah, it was a muted trumpet. Most people think it's a saxophone because I'm playing it like a saxophone, no doubt. Okay, so yeah, that was a good times. I enjoyed that, and hopefully you enjoyed it too. And I look forward to making more music like that, and also not like that.